so let's get cracking with this barrier. So what are we using? Well, I'm assuming it's this one, that's all it gives me. So let's do the general outline first. Is it going to let me use rocks here? Probably not for my first one. Like, ideally I'd actually just rock that whole side out, but let's not risk it. How do I make the length smaller? There we go. Well, now you're a weird shape, aren't you? It's a bit dodge, this fencing tool. Okay, that's better. Let's go in neater now. Okay, how do I get it so it's just straight off there? How do I do it? Straight. There we go. It's much easier actually, isn't it? Put it down to 4. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting it, we're getting it. Back up to 8. There we go. I think that's a good little place for the gate. Is that in facilities? No, where was it? Oh yeah, gate, of course. Maybe not then. Wait, where's the stuff they need to use? There's power there. Oh, it's all here, so yeah, let's go there.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think?
No, it's fine.
The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode. Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool. Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a minimum height of 4 meters.
Wait, what? 4 meters? That's really high.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Do another... Oh, no, that's the end. Okay. How does it look from this angle? Yeah, nice and open. Nice and open corner. Yeah, I like that. But then, like, why is that different? Don't know. Never mind. Right, let's adopt some tigers. Put you in there. And next, well, they're expensive, aren't they? Bloody hell.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Feeding station. Okay. Food tray large. There. Is that not suitable?
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Okay.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Yeah, I don't know if to have it full or not. Maybe just... I know, I think that's pretty nice. Just there. Might be nice to put a little window here. Oh, it's not going to let me. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Right, habitat, toy enrichment. Frozen pumpkin. Okay, that's weird. Oh wait, I don't need to... Put that there.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Okay, so shelters, small shelter. Oh, for now, just while we're learning the basics. That'll go nice there.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Let's sort this out here anyway. There we go. Better. Right, yeah, what am I doing?
Rightio. Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
So they need
Okay then,
grass.
open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Oh no, that's too much. Soil.
Right then, all animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab. Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
Oh, I get it. Right, they're not meant to be in here. I understand that.
You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
There we go. Is that better? Tropical temperate grassland. So biome. Tropical temperate. There we go. Put some over here near the put a few more in, then we'll figure out everything else. Maybe some slightly bigger ones would be nice. Massive, aren't they? A little palm at the back. Quite nice over there. Oh, we're done something.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Okay, let's do that. Where are they? Oh, you're right here. Okay.
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open our information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Social groups.
Expand their
There's not
social
enough.
welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Too few adults.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
Ah, there you go, look.
Right, as you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Well, off you pop to the animal market.
Okay. Jesus. Demanding, isn't she? Say 3 more, so all these. You can certainly do that, love.
Good work on
Yeah.
those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Okay, what's going on with you, love?
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barriers for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Okay, we can do that. Edit barrier. Done. That work? No, hasn't worked. Oh, I was in the wrong place. Bloody hell. Just wanted this one. Okay, right, you. Okay.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Oh, exciting. I'll do heat maps. Temperature view mode. This?
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Okay, that's useful to know. Cooler. Right. Put one there. Put one there.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them.
That better?
It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
We've got snow. What else do you want, love? So less grass, more rock, loads of snow. Okay.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Okay, we can do that. Zoo management.
As you can see, this list shows you the animals' overall welfare. So, if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Why are you dehydrated? It's got water. I don't understand. Ando. Need another water? Put another water in. See if that helps. Don't know if it'll drink out of that, but something. What does this mean? I mean, what are they in? Cages? I don't know why they were there in sun. I'm not sure. Right, I'm going to put another water bowl in over here. Don't know if it needs one of them, I'm not sure. Animals are starving. Is this a glitch? I don't know if it's got a glitch of loads of females here. I don't know why they keep appearing. I don't know what I've done wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure. What? Hold on. Pause. Let's pause this a second. There's something cracking off here. Animal is starving. Okay. Hold on. Do you not have any food in this enclosure? What's this? Small water bowl. They don't seem to have any food. What's that? Contains rotten food. Food bowl small. Let's put another food bowl in. Like there. Does this not have a gate? Is that the issue with this enclosure? It does have a gate. Do we need to get another how many do we have? Let's put another keeper in. Okay, go. See if that helps. Okay. Severely dehydrated. Have you had a drink yet? Bingo target. Why are these in, I don't understand why they're in boxes, if I'm being honest. Keeper en route. Is it worth putting in a bigger food bowl? We're not going to have a big food bowl. I don't know. I'm going to put one in, just in case. So he's coming with that now. Okay, we're getting there, So I need to get everyone up to 80 and then 70 still. So that's good, we've got time. It's just the peafowls. See, they're all eating now. Good. Good. So they should all be happy. Yeah, I think we've done it. Increase all species overall welfare. Okay, there's still something a bit wrong then. So what's still low? Animals, welfare. Do it by this. Yeah, so the hippos could be better. So what's wrong with you? Enrichment. No sprinkler. So there's not enough. Okay. Habitat. Enrichment. What does he want? He wants food enrichment. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's better. Is it saying it wants more of these things? What, one of these rubbing pillars, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Better. Social. Too few adults in the social group. Too few adults. So they're both males. Have a look. What are you? Female. Male. So do we add another hippo? Can we add another hippo? No. Sorry dudes, can't do anything about that then. You've got 74%. Lemurs still ain't very happy. Let's figure out why. Okay. What's going on, lemur friends? What's up with you? Habitat, what's wrong? Enrichment and terrain. So, social's fine. We've got no food enrichment. Okay, let's do that. We can easily put them in. A small barrel feeder, will that do you? Maybe not. Slow feeder. Can't click on you. No, that doesn't count. What else counts then as a food? No, don't want them. So what do they want as an enrichment item? Do you want a skittle? Yeah, I don't know if there's something going on with this enclosure, you know. All seems to be a bit strange. Terrain. Let's see what's wrong with the terrain. There's the wrong plant. How's that? That better? Habitat. Nope, still bad. Terrain. Okay. Not better? Where's they all gone now? Should be like 10 of them. Still bad. Terrain's still bad, alright. So you don't want the palm tree. Okay, it's gone. No palm tree. It's really hard to click on these things. Come here. Okay. Oh, habitat's better now. Right. Good. Enrichment still not ideal. Insufficient food enrichment is being provided to cover all animals. I don't know what it wants. See if it tells me on here. Fruit, leaves and insects. Okay. Food. Fruit, leaves and insects. foraging box. Will that do us? It's massive. Oh yeah, that's better. Does that work now? Okay, the sprinkler it doesn't like. Get rid of that. And the small ball I think it doesn't like. Let's get rid of that. Box all animals. There we go. Enrichment. Oh no, it's saying no for enrichment. Okay, so we need some more toys. Enrichment's still 0. Ah, okay, like that one. There we go. 2 box. Habitat, cleanliness, terrain. Still not great, is it? So what's it want? More grass, short and soil. Right, we've got too much everything else, okay. No, more soil it wants. There we go. Cleanliness I can't really do much for, to be fair. I just need to get more what needs cleaning? Is there poo somewhere that I can't see? Easy. Okay, so I had a little bit of a crash then. It's a beta game, don't worry about it. It happens. Yeah, I was playing around the lemurs, it crashed. Don't worry about it, it's fine. So I think that's a good place to leave it for today. We'll carry on with getting this objective sorted in the next one. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to give us a like down below. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of the content. If you fancy a chat, over to Twitter and Discord. And don't forget to leave a comment down below what you think so far to Planet Zoo. There's going to be a lot more content coming from this beta over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, thank you ever so much guys for sticking with us, and it's great to be back. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.